Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Give me a second. I don't know why my music isn't exiting. Hello, hello, hello. Hello everyone. Right now we are wait, give me a sec. That's why. Hello. I hope that's better. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Carlo G in the place to be. There we go. Audio is better. Um I'm looking for like background music. There we go. Background. Hey, why is that? Give me a second. Should get rid of these first. Ay, nako. Every time I start streaming, something happens. See? Psst, my cat is asking for attention. Every time I start. Anyway, I'm going to try my best to ignore the cat. Dodong, no. Yeah, that's my Dodong. Anyway, hello everyone. Sorry again for the quick disturbance. We're going to do some cleaning house because as you may know, I play Magic the Gathering a lot, and there's this thing called Standard. Standard is a rotating format where every now and then we have to there are some cards that won't be able to be played in the format. So yeah, give me a second. Let me just share the stream. Cleaning Rotatoes. Uh, to standard. Eh, cleaning Rotatoes. All right. So a bit of no face right now. Ah, my goodness. No face right now because just to keep it, uh, on. So what we're gonna do right now is I'm going to take my decks. Hello everyone watching. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm gonna take my decks. I'm going to remove the because I have a lot of decks. Like if you can see, that's a lot of decks. Ah, apa deh? Ano na ba? There's more over here. So yeah, these are all the decks right now that I have. Um, and yeah, that's the beauty, I guess, and the sadness of standard because you want to play all of your cards, but you can't because you know. Hello to our viewers watching. You guys are amazing. I cannot see who's there, but hello, welcome, welcome. I will have to excuse myself again because I ordered some snack for the afternoon. So yeah. So I'll just start with ah, goodness gracious. I'll send also to TD New Gen. Hey. I will have to excuse myself a little bit, guys, because I have some snacks coming. Ay, Justin, hello, Justin. Good afternoon. Yeah, I was gonna message you by the way, because we will be having katong TD Fest this coming 22 sa August. Gerson is asking if you'll be joining us. So this is my mono black aggro deck that I tried to build but never got off the rails. So we have cult conscription there. So I'm taking these out. So Vran, kind of a good card as well, but yeah, gone as well. One of my favorite cards that never really saw good play. Ayaras or oath sworn. So yeah, I have a wedding to attend on those days. All right, sige. I'll let them know. If you can tell, the man of what you call this, the man of what you call this, chaos, Jaime himself, if he's available, let them know. Okay. Desecration Demon is actually in standard, so we can leave that. Gix, this guy. Hi, Drizzle. Thank you for joining us today. Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor. Very good card. Very good card. So, Deep Cavern Bat is in standard, so we're keeping that. Evolve Sleeper. Another one of those evolving mechanics, level up mechanics. Gone. It was pretty fun. Okay. Midnight Reaper. I place this in. These are in foundations. Two in a black. The screen is not really giving it any one. Two in a black. 3/2. Whenever a creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to me, and I get to draw a card. So card draw when creatures die. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, another one of my pet cards. I have a story with these because these are all foil, and it was kind of a challenge to get the entire foiling of it all. So yeah. Next is Transmogrant Crown. It's an equipment. Every time the equipped creature dies, I get to draw a card, and it gives +2/+0. Very nice axe there. So yeah. I'm not saying that these are not for sale, but I'll try to make a rotato shell a sale right after. Bitter Triumph still in standard, thanks to KCI, and I have about 22 of these swamps. Around 22, I'm not really sure. So we'll just set that aside. I have a box here somewhere. Hello everyone watching. There's a lot of people watching right now. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it this Monday afternoon. Lord Skitter. Lord Skitter, a mid-range powerhouse. Very, very, very useful. Especially if you want to get things out of the graveyard. So we put that there. Not dead after all. Our scam piece. Wait, a lot of people watching. Hello everyone. Our scam piece. Still in standard. This one, Pile On. A convoke removal that has Surveil. Very nice, very nice. Phyrexian Obliterator. Didn't see that much play, but still a strong card. Duress, always there. Black Sun's Twilight. Black Sun's Twilight. I don't know if you can see it there. It's a instant spell that gets minus X. Target creature gets -X, and if X is 5 or more, you get to return something from the graveyard. Cool, cool, cool. Bladed Battle Fan. Bladed Battle Fan. Protection in black. It's an equipment. It has flash. It's 1 in the black. When it enters, attach it to a creature you control. It becomes indestructible till end of turn. The equipped creature gets +1/+0. Very straightforward. Next is Misery Shadow. Very fun card. It has what you call, not fire breathing, but it has like a pump effect for 1 mana. If a creature opponent control dies, exile it instead. 1 and a black, 2/2. 1 colorless, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So pretty strong yapon. Alright, that's one deck down. So I'll just put these on the side here. I have a box where I used to put some of it, so I'll just find the box. The reason why I wanted to stream this is because these cards all have a story. If you are a avid standard player, one thing that always comes to mind is hunting for parts. Every time that there's a new set or a strong set, you have to look for your parts. So yeah, it's that. Wonder what this is. Okay. This is a mono red deck. For those mono red players out there, hey Jao. So just going through these. Inspiring Vantage still in. Ember Heart. Let's see who else is watching. Another Ember Heart, Powerful. Burst Lightning, Hired Claw is still there. Here we go. Such a painful loss. I'm just getting them out so I can talk about them in one go. Ball Lightning, Battlefield. Huh. There we go. There we go. And yeah, that's it. So, one of the biggest things that Red is losing this time is Monastery Swift Spear. Monastery Swift Spear is a 1 red haste 1/2 with prowess human monk. Every red deck has this. Almost every red deck has this. Every control deck hates to see this again. See against this. So it's really hard seeing these cards go. Give me a second. Okay. My order is entering the, and of course the most painful thing that we're losing are actually our lands. Lands are very very important in Magic. Without the lands you have nothing. You cannot do anything without your lands. But it's good because we lost around 8 cards, I think. I don't know what else am I missing in this deck, but it's still a full deck. uh, Majority of this deck is still intact, so it's not that much of a loss in this end. We're actually the lands is not an issue because we're actually gaining shock lands with this deck, so this deck is gonna survive. This is Boros Mice, Boros Burn, whatever you would like to call it. um Scorching Shot, Barricade, Stalker, we're still in. That's still in. Okay, one of a very good sideboard card for red players. We have Lithomatic Barrage. A single red dispel can't be countered. Deals 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that it deals 5 damage if the target was white or blue. So anti control, anti blue planeswalkers. Yep. So yeah, pretty much not that much taken from the deck. So not that much taken from the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 3 from the sideboard. And around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in the main board. So 13 cards lost in this one. Relatively good fix because we have out of the 10 we have 4 that we're gonna replace with Shockland. So yeah. Let's get this one next. This one. Oof. Oof. This will hurt a lot, to be honest. There's another deck here. Yes, I will dungan these two. My god. The English. Hello everyone watching today. For viewers now on Facebook. Hey Justin, hello. It's Justin on Twitch. Hey Just. Yeah, Just, we are thank you for joining us today. We are updating our standard decks. If you missed a while ago, we have 1 million standard decks here. My goodness. I still have more over here actually, and like there's a whole box over here. If you can see, we have like a whole box there. So, yeah. What I'm doing today, I'm just removing all of the rotated cards just to make room for editing later on in the week because rotation happened last Friday, August 1. Rotation just happened, so I was only able to update 2 decks pa. A Rakdos Lizards and my Dimir deck. So I'm here right now finishing the purge. Unfortunately, it's pretty sad, but that's the day. My cat Dodong, my very beautiful cat Dodong. Hey, Ron. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining the stream. We have the PC case there somewhere. I'm just waiting for my food. My food should be arriving anytime soon. That's our problem. So we're just waiting for the food to arrive. Okay, so this deck is a very um high intensity. How do I say this? This deck is another kind of fun deck for me actually. This is a green white cage actually, green white cage. So it focuses on collector cage. What we're losing really are the lands. So we're losing Reserver's Ticket, Brushland. Not much else, just the lands actually. I looked at this deck a while ago. Can you guys hear my cat? Deck building, I have the same problem with Commander. No, you don't. There's no rotation in Commander, Just. Don't you pull my leg. So this deck focuses on collector cage. So this cage is it's a 1 and a white artifact. It has hideaway, so look at top 5, put 1 underneath. Then if it has an activated ability for 1, put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature. Then if you have 3 creatures with different powers, you get to cast whatever was under the cage. So normally you're casting big things like Elsbeth or Lord of the Mistmores, classic big white stuff. Are you selling the rotated cards, Tito? Amot lang. We'll see. We'll see, just we'll see. You can hear the cat? Oh gosh. Dodong! Stop being noisy, Dodong. So yeah, that's all. That's it actually. We are losing 7 cards because apparently I only have 3 Rager Verge tickets and 4 Brushlands. These lands were hard to find. Okay, give me a sec. My food is here. Give me one moment. So you can stare at my lands. Dodong. I'm gonna. Hi sir, good afternoon. It's not fair that only I will eat. Alrighty. Hey chat, I'm back. Sorry about that. I meant the number of decks. How many decks do you have? Why do you have so many decks? Just, I'm not sure if I'm gonna sell them. I'll see what I can do. The lands for sure, I'm not selling. I want to video. Alright. Where was I? Okay, here. Hey, Aaron, good afternoon. Hey, Jao, good afternoon. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm gonna show you something that is painful for you, Jao. Hi, Jao. For those who don't know, Jao is our resident red player, so this is a very, very painful moment for him. Hey, Jao. Yeah. We're doing some cleanup of our Rotatoes. For those who don't know, Rotatoes is a term from this Canadian content creator group that we follow, me and Jao follow, Loading Ready Run. They have a lot of magic related skits that like is part of our lore now. So yeah. Uh, if you know me for a while, you know that I prefer to have first sprints. So yeah, these first sprints were really hard to chase. I have 10. Why do you have 10 commander decks, Just? That's yeah. I admire the commitment, but dude. So yeah, this deck has so many tokens. So many tokens. I have a specialized. I think RK Post did this. Yeah, RK Post. RK Post Golem. Okay, for the sideboard we are losing um we're losing Soul Partition. I have a problem. Don't we all? Soul Partition, oh no. Invasion of Gobakan. White's Totsis. That's gone as well. Aven Interpreter, happy that they're still there. Patchwork Formation, still there. And Soul Partition. We're not losing a lot in our sideboard, just 4 cards, I guess. 4 cards. So, yeet those out. I think it was Jer when he was still thinking of it, or came up with it. I believe it was Jeremy. Yes, I believe it. So, that's deck number 3. Whew. It hurts a lot because it's this if you're a deck builder, there's that kind of what you call this, that feeling of being happy that you completed a deck. You know, what I usually do is I build decks for other people so they can play standard, and unfortunately that did cost me a lot of money, but I didn't really regret it that much because I saw how my friends enjoyed playing the decks, like this one for example. Shout out to Ray Beast, um whoever's in chat, Jao or Aaron, can you screenshot this and send this to the group chat because it's fun. I'll try to send it. Where is that group chat? That's Conray. This deck in particular. Oh, Arnold, hello. Good afternoon there. Thank you for joining the stream, Arnold. What we're doing right now is clearing out our Rotatoes. We call them Rotatoes because Rotatoes. Ignore my little bunny thing here. Funny thing, bunnies. I know this is a cat. I'm sorry, this is not rabbit. This is a cat. So what we're doing right now, Arnold, is we are what you call this, clearing out our Rotatoes. Pretty bad. Poison. Just what do you mean poison? This is rabbits. Wabbits. So there's my Rage Verge ticket. Bye bye. Um, Please make announcement for August 30. Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, we'll do. We will have a we have an announcement also later, guys. Watch out for that. So right now, okay, the 4 Razor Verges were here. And yep, that's it. Amazingly, only 5 cards from this deck. Let's see if I have my Hushwoods. The lands is what I want to make sure that I have. So that's Restless Berry, Hushwood Verge. The cat is screaming again. Another Restless Berry, Hushwood, Restless, Hushwood again. I think he didn't board out. Starting town. Starting town for Razor Verge. I don't want to. I don't wanna be hunting them hard to find lands. So we had 3 Hushwoods here and 3 Restless Berries here. So that's all good. We're only losing these 5 cards. The rest are good. Announcement for, yeah, we will make an announcement somewhere down the line, Arnold. So I'll still make the announcement. So putting that aside, let's check our there's a lot of loose cards here, Ray. Why is this? So many loose cards. Okay, we are losing. Oh, goodness. Another one of our very nice cards that we are losing. Destroy Evil. So, Destroy Evil. Ay, okay, Ray. Okay, Justin, I get it, I get it. The reason why is Ray, our friend here in CDO in Cebu, is he loves rabbits. He's a rabbit guy. He loves rabbits. It's his thing. So the funny thing is, like we were asking one time, what is the Tagalog or Bisaya of rabbits? No one answered. No one answered. So what's a Bisaya of rabbits? No one answered. So I said Ray. So just to make that connection, Ray. So what do you call a group of rabbits? Rabies. Sorry, Ray. Um, Another thing that we are also losing, a very strong, even a very strong card, Knight Errand of Eos. This card it's a 4 and a white human knight, 4/4 with convoke. When Knight Errant enters the battlefield, look at top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal up to 2 creature cards with mana value X or less from among them, where X is the number of creatures you convoked with Knight Errant. So there's that. Uh, so there's that. Sadly, this guy's gone too. Destroy Evil has not been reprinted in Foundations, good Sir Justin. What was reprinted was Elspeth's Smite. Elspeth's Smite was reprinted. I don't think they're in Jumpstart as well. I don't think Jumpstart cards do not count in standard legality, unfortunately. So yeah. Next, what is this? Ah, ah. Okay, one of my favorite decks. So this is my Golgari mid-range deck. Mid-range. We're losing very small here. We're losing Lano. When I said we're losing very small, I actually meant we're losing something very precious. So let me get out the cards first before I'll talk to them. So we have straight ang atong storya. Oof. Let me get them out of this deck. Oof. So just to make sure that I don't miss anything when removing the cards. This is one of the decks that's gonna lose a lot. Unfortunately, lose like super, super, super a lot, and yeah, this one is gonna hurt for sure. First and foremost, my baby girl, Malili. But them takes just my Lily, my getting emotional, guys. Getting very emotional. Liliana of the Veil has been by far my favorite card ever. This card has been. Why is my I just realized that my uh yeah, nindot unta if na ako ang kwan. Nindot unta if my chat was up. My chat isn't up. Give me a moment. Urgh. Uh, uh, uh. Sorry, I just used that. Let me give me a moment. Browser. Okay. Uh, Never mind. Not that. Give me a second, guys. I realize my chat isn't here, and it's just sad that um, it would be better if makita ang chat. Hey, chat. Black bye way to efficient removal. Give me a second. What did I use? What did I use here? So we add window capture. I'm a professional streamer, guys. Gosh darn it. I'm a professional streamer. Okay, there we go. That's my cat. My cat again. I'm a professional streamer, guys. I stream. Give me a second. Ah, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Give me a moment. Alright. Expand. Expand chat. There we go. No, Dodong. My cat is cutting. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's fine. That's the best that I can do. Alright, continuing. Daghan man ni replace, but yeah. Also foundations. Okay, Rana, those aren't as efficient as the one leaving. Yeah, that's true. Black removals are provided by OJT, Dragonstorm, Aether Drift, and Edge of Eternity. We'll get to that soon. So, again, the reason why I stood up is because my baby girl, my Lily. Liliana of the Veil is always for me the best planeswalker ever printed. Yes, there's Jace, yes, there's Oko and all of that, but nothing can really beat the nothing can really beat the pure power of Liliana of the Veil. Liliana of the Veil is very efficient. It protects itself. It deals with opponent's hand, and if you've ever had the audacity, I guess, or the feeling of ultimating, if you ultimate Liliana, it's like bonkers good. So yeah, we're losing Liliana of the Veil. Unfortunately, pretty sad. Next, again, our Painlands. We have our Llanowar Wastes. Very efficient Painlands comes into play untapped. Siguro lands is one of the things that was really painful in losing. Lands are good. Next, see how thick I'm losing from this. Look how thick that is. I'll get the sideboard as well. Ah, shit. The pain. Okay. We're also losing a bunch of what you call this? Bunch of sideboard cards, but we'll get to that. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Now, one reason why I like this card a lot is because this is an uncommon from Brothers War. The reason why I have some connection to these ones in particular, is because they were hard to find. I've been digging. I found one of these in Magus, in one of their shout out to Magus games. Sa ilahang ay, should I share this to Magus? Sharing this to, sige, fine. Magus games. Anybody in the chat, can you share this to Magus games? I cannot go on. Dealing with Rotatoes. Alright, I sent it to the FB chat sa top deck. Magus. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Also, okay, next is one of the cards that a lot of people hate, but I love personally. We have Glissa, the Sunseeker. 1 and Golgari for a Phyrexian zombie elf. Very nice words. Very nice creature types. 3/3 first strike death touch. We are probably not seeing something like that ever again in the near future. First strike death touch, everyone. First strike death touch. Whenever Glisa deals combat damage to a player. Choose one. Draw a card and lose one life. Destroy target enchantment and remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. Archfiend of the Draw says hi. So yeah, very very good card. Very efficient card. Very like the. This is what mid range wants to be. Glisa is what mid range wants to be. All right, next is our like what they were talking in the chat. Our efficient removal. Go for the throat. Was printed in Brothers War, if I'm not mistaken. Very Bayot card. Hello, hello, Justin. Hello again. Very Bayot card. I just or Jao or Arnold, if you can please share this Magos page, that would be great. Very Bayot card. First strike, death touch versus 1/1 scamp. Don't remind me, Jao. Don't remind me. This card I'll talk about later. I'll put that to the side. First, this Geeks Command. Geeks Command has a uh somewhat what you call this, has an successor in Arch. Where is my deck? Where did I put my deck? It's somewhere there. Has a replacement in Arch Enemy's Charm. Arch Enemy Charm is a modal spell. It's an instant. Black, black, black. Choose one. Exile target creature planeswalker. Put 2+1/+1 counters on target creature. Gains lifelink until end of turn. And return 2 creatures from the graveyard. Creatures and or planeswalkers from graveyard to hand. Gix's command is essentially this card has won so many games and has lost me so many games. This is one of Justin Malana's favorite cards because it wins games. Gix's command can either win you the game on the spot or can turn a game around. Very very versatile card. What we're really missing in this card, that arch enemy, many Justins. Yeah, there's so many Justins in the stream. Justin Kalo is commenting on Twitch. Hey Just, good afternoon. There's a lot of Justins actually. If you look at the Facebook stream, we have Justin Malala and Arnold Justin Evardo. So a lot of Justins. In Twitch we have Justin Kalo. So hey Justins. So yeah, Gix's command. The board wipe aspect of this was really what took it over the edge. Rest in peace, good boy. All right. Going back to efficient. Okay, we have another Gix command. Let's just take it out. Going back to efficient removals, we have cut down. Brought to you from Dominaria United. This card has killed so many fairy masterminds, killed so many Emberheart challengers while the prowess trigger was on the stack, killed so many what else? What else? Monastery Spears. Killed a lot. This card has killed so many creatures in its time for a long time. This was out in 2022. So 2022 is already 2025. So in the 3 years this thing was in standard, this has killed so many things. S tier 1 CMC removal. True that. True that. Arnold doesn't like that card. Arnold doesn't like that card. Right, we have this one. Vraska, the betrayal sting. Betrayal sting because she betrayed Jace, turned Jace into Phyrexian before Jace could do anything. So this is Vraska. The reason why I decided to play this in the last store champs in Magos games was because it has a combo with where was that? Here we go. Innkeeper's Talent. So if you level up Innkeeper's Talent to 3, level 3, any counters that will be put on creature, on permanents and or players that I put will be doubled. And Vraska comes in with a -9. If target player has less than 9 poison counters, you put the difference, blah blah blah. So since you're putting the amount, so you're putting 18 poison counters to a player, instantly killing them. Yes. Vraska, okay. This has turned so many things into treasures for some reason. Okay, next. Our efficient removal. I first saw this card when I was trying to build a blue-black poison deck because it had the corrupted ability exile. So the a point with the fiction is a one in a black instant. This is from Phyrexia. All will be one. Exile target creature if it has mana value 3 or less. So 3 or less, it exiles it. There's a lot of creatures, especially in aggro, that is 3 or less. So this has killed a lot as well. Not a lot, not as much as cut down, but this has the nice ability of exiling the thing. Then it has corrupted. Exile that creature instead if the controller has 3 or more poison counters. Majority of the time you're playing this in a deck that doesn't care about poison counters, so it still removed a lot of friends. Yes, this. Golgari will also be losing a very efficient card in Tear Asunder. Coming from Dominaria United, it's a 1 and a green instant with kicker of 1 and a black. So exile target artifact or enchantment. Pretty good already on a to cast instant card. But if kicker was paid, exile target non-land permanent instead. So early on, it can get rid of caretaker's talents, innkeeper's talents, annoying artifacts like synthesizer and what have you. In the later parts of the game, if you have extra mana, you can start get ridding of their creatures, planeswalkers, stuff like that. Battles, because it was a thing. So yeah, a very efficient removal that we are missing. Next, another one in the best removal for the enduring creatures. Correct. Very correct, because it exiles. The enduring enduring cycle from Duskmourn are enchantment creatures that when they die, they come back as enchantments. This is very efficient removal. It just gets rid of it right there because it's an exile effect. Next, Choking Miasma. A black 1 sorcery with a kicker of 1 green. If you pay the kicker cost, target creature, you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, which is always good. And all creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. Infest variant. Better Infest, of course, because it has kicker. This was used to get rid of like rabbits, most likely. Rabbits, mono red, things like that. So we're losing 2 of them. Alright. Next, baby girl. Another baby girl. Not as baby girl as Liliana, but still a baby girl. I'm sorry, I have the Phyrexian one. This is Nisa something amassed animist or whatever something. So 3 green Phyrexia. It has completed, of course, because Phyrexian mana. +1 was create a Phyrexian horror token where X will be the number of loyalty counters on it. So you +1, it becomes bigger. -1, destroy target artifact or enchantment. And -7, creatures you control gain trample and gain +X, where X is the number of forests you control. The forest you control was used. There was some mono green decks walking around that had all forests, so that was great. The -1 is always a catch-all. Just get rid of anything bothering you that is an artifact or enchantment. And the +1 would end games because it's a constant stream of these. Why this is kind of special for me, because these Phyrexian horror tokens were hard to find. They were hard to find. Yeah, this is... This... My God. This one, I cannot. This is one of Green's best cards ever. Tranquil Frillback. It's a 2 and a green dinosaur. 3/3 from Aftermath. March of the Machine Aftermath. When it enters the battlefield, pay green up to 3 times. You pay this cost 1 or more times, you choose that many. So you pay 3 green, you get all 3. You pay 2, you choose 2. You pay 1, you 1. pick one. Normally, the choices are destroy target artifact or enchantment, exile target player's graveyard, and you gain 4 life. Each thing is relevant. Justin in the chat was talking about, oh hi, Zero Wing V3 transfer code to Switch. Hello, who are you? You weird person. I'm guessing this is Zhao. Zero Wing V3. It's either Zhao or Aaron, probably. Hello, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Now this card, Justin. Hi, hey Justin. Not there's two Justins in the Twitch chat now. Nice. Hello chat. This card also was very effective in getting rid of the enduring creatures because it destroys it, then exiles the graveyard. So you have to do it in that order, so the trigger will not happen. Very very good card. Very sad to see it go. I love this. You know that I love these kind of mid range decks. All right, Kane. How many times have you died to a Shelly? Where are my other Shellys are in other decks, so I just find them. So yes, this is Sholdred the Apocalypse, a 2 black legendary creature Phyrexian Praetor. It has Death Touch. It's a 4/5. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. This wins the game. You put a shoulder down uncontested, it's very hard for them to win the game. 5 toughness is very hard to... A 5 toughness is very hard to deal with. It has Death Touch for no reason at all. It helps against aggro because of the life gain, because you're gonna draw cards. You will draw cards eventually. And it also kills the opponent because they will draw cards apparently and they will lose the life. So this is coming from Dominaria United. It killed a lot of people. So this is from 2023. This art, like I have stories for each one actually. I just can't remember where the others are. Let me check. The last one, I can't remember where the last one was. Give me a moment. One Shelly is probably here. Let me find the Shelly. I hate you guys. How many times have you dropped a Shelly? Now, the lore there is another friend of mine whose name I will not mention, Bob, whose name I will not mention, Patrick, whose name I will not mention, Aaron, Patrick, Bob. He borrowed my Dimir mid-range deck, which it was before. It was a Dimir mid-range deck. He liked it. He enjoyed playing with it, so I let him use it. I used another deck just to give him the satisfaction of using it. So it was all good. I cannot find the other. Uh oh. Where's the other Shelly? So he had fun using it. He had fun using the deck. All that blah blah blah. So we had a bagging session in an old cafe called what you call this, Cafe Francois. So it was Saturday night, no one was out, we were just hanging out and just practicing. So he went ahead because I had to meet the wife somewhere else, so he went ahead. Before I could even stand up, I noticed there was a card on the floor. I got actually shocked because why would there be a card on the floor? That would be wrong. And lo and behold, Patrick dropped my Shelly. I was mad. I was jumping mad because you don't do that. You're not supposed to do that, but here he is. He did that. So yeah, that's the joke of how many Shellys have you dropped. I don't know where the other two are. I know one is somewhere here because giuli ni Aaron, but I'll find them eventually. So putting them in the pile. No, I'll put them here because they deserve their space. There you go. You can see it. So they deserve their space there. So right there. Alright, that's deck number 5. This is deck number 5. We still have a lot of cards left in the deck. So probably going to help out with that. Deep's Phyrexia Horror. I'll think about it. Just I'll say if I have any extra, I'll give you this. So the two Shellys are over there, just chilling. Right, next deck. Right, what is this? Another pet deck of mine, Elves. I built this elf deck because I saw a lot of good reprints in foundations for elves, like our Elfish Archdruid. We have Imperious Perfect. So the two big lords are right there. Then, of course, they gave us back Dwynen's Elite. So yeah, we had Cavern of Souls. What we're losing in this deck is actually these dudes over here. Give me a second. Yep, those dudes. So we're losing, of course, we already talked about Glisa. So we'll take that out. We're also losing, what's you call this? Stalwart. I'm not gonna try to pronounce the other name. Stalwart. It's a 1 to cast 1/1. Tap, untap artifact or creature. Then it's a mana dork. But you need another creature to use it. We have also Leaf Crowned Visionary, one of the lords. It's a green elf druid. Other elves you control get +1/+1, and whenever you cast an elf spell, you may pay 1 green, and if you do, draw a card. So a very strong lord there that we're losing. We're still keeping the other 4 lords, which is fine, but it makes a real difference. It made a huge difference. Okay, what else are we losing? Bite Down. Okay, we're losing that. Primal Might was reprinted in Foundations. Fake Your Own Death from OJT. Smugglers. Okay, not that. We're not losing that many. So Bite Down is a 1 in a green instant. Target creature you control deals damage to its power to target creature or planeswalker. So yeah. We not a lot losing in the elf deck, but still a significant amount. It's a draw spell. Bite Down is in Foundations. Oh, we're putting that back. Putting that back. I'm sorry. Bite Down is in Foundations. It's a draw spell. All right, so that's deck number. This is deck number 6. We have quite a bit more to go. This is Rakdos Lizards. This has been already updated, so this is fine. Yes, the fun deck. I think Justin saw this already when we fought in the store champs in Magus. The fun deck. It all focuses around War Leader's Call. So I'm just getting out the Rotatoes. Not a lot from this deck as well, because Resolute Reinforcements was reprinted in Foundations as well. So we're keeping that. Okay, we're just probably going to lose the lands. I'm showing my fun deck on stream. Oh no. They'll be ready for this fun deck that sometimes kicks me in my own ass. Alright. And sideboard. The funny thing about this deck is this is how many tokens this deck produces. Look at that. Look at how many tokens I have to bring with me for this deck alone. For that, and that. A lot of sideboard cards. We're losing a lot of sideboard cards. Alright. Bite Down is in front of you. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. 7 followers on Twitch, and we have 4 viewers on what you call this? Facebook. Thank you so much. Okay, we talked about Destroy Evil, so we can just breeze through that. Something stopped. Lauren of the Third Path. We're losing this creature. This creature is from Brothers War. It's a 2 and a white. Legendary creature, Human Artificer. Vigilance. Whenever it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. It has a tapped ability. Tap it. You and target player may draw a card. Each draw a card. So, it's a creature. It's a Reclamation Stage in white with additional vigilance and the ability for both players to draw a card. If you're really behind, it's fine. Like, you draw a card and your opponent draws a card, but typically you don't want that to happen. But it has vigilance, so Destroy Evil, we've talked about this. Good card as well. Invasion of Gobakan. Oh my god. Battles were supposed to be the new is I'm sorry, battles are the newest card type to be introduced to Magic. They are non-creature, non-land. It's a permanent battle siege. So because it's a siege here, meaning in the future they can add more battle types. So essentially, it comes down with 3 protection counters. I don't know if it's called protection counters. You give it to your opponent for them to defend. What happens there is you can choose to attack this thing. If the counters are reduced to 0, you exile this and you cast. Note ha, you have it's cast. It's not just enter the battlefield, cast. So pwede siya ma-counter. So it becomes another side. Light Shield Array. Enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that attacked. It also has the activated ability of Sacrifice. Creatures you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. The front side is enters the battlefield, look at target opponent's hand. You may exile a non-land card from it, and as long as the card remains exiled, its owner may play it, but they have to pay a tax of 2. This has a replacement already, the Angel, the one cost Angel that does pretty much the same, but it only taxes for 1. Anointed Peacekeeper, also a good card. It's one of those stack effects. 2 and a white, 3/3 vigilance. That's pretty good already. I remember asking you if I can Tishana the death trigger. Death trigger of what? Of the invasion? You mean? Yeah, it's a triggered ability. Anointed Peacekeeper is a tax effect as well. At the battle, yeah. Tishana's Tidebinder. It's there for another 2 years. All of the questions with Tidebinder, so annoying. So, 3/3 Vigilance. Anointed Peacekeeper enters the battlefield. Look at opponent's hand. They may choose a card name. Spells with the card name cost 2 more. Activated abilities of those card name cost 2 more. I'll put the search there for later. Let's get rid of the land. So we're losing again our pain lands. Very painful. Very painful losing the pain lands. So we're just getting that out. We've been streaming for a good hour already. Thank you guys for joining us today. So we have the Battlefield Forge, normal stuff. So they're yeeted out of here. Orobrask Forge. Now this card, so many stories about this card. This card is an artifact from Phyrexia All Will Be One. It's 2 and a red artifact. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, put an oil counter on it. Then create a X1 Phyrexian Horror red creature token with trample and haste, where X is the number of oil counters on it. So this will slowly kill you. 1 is fine, 2 is fine, 3 is fine. Wait until it becomes a 6/1 with trample and haste. You can't block that thing forever. So yeah, we're losing that. So red players all around the world are pretty sad. This is one of those ways that if you were able to resolve this against a control player, it's hard for them to get rid of because it is an enchantment. Unless if they have like enchantment artifact removal. And lastly, Surge of Salvation. A very, very, very annoying card. This has tripped me over so many times that I can't remember. So it is a 1 white instant. You and permanents you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Prevent all damage that black or red sources would deal to creatures you control this turn. it's the hexproof, guys. You're trying to remove a threat from the opponent. You're trying to get rid of their win con or whatnot. Then this comes in and ruins that plan. It's hard to get removal sometimes, and this ruins plans so much. Alrighty. That was deck number 7. I have like 4 more to go. But more, I think, because there's this other box. Alright, Karen. Clutched me so many games, especially red players. Correct. It makes a lot of sense, to be honest. Right. Next, what is this? This is a random green-red deck that I tried to build but didn't really get. Oh, ban card. I'm so sorry. So we're losing evolving adapt. I just put it here. This is still in. This is out. This is out. Out. Wow, a lot of things. Okay, this is in. Keen-eyed snake. This is gone. This is gone. This is here. Kalta. Axebane, Ferox, Surak, Huntcaller, Scrap Shooter. This we're losing. Alway Alchemist, Sharp-Eyed Rookie, Llanowar Elves, then the rest of the adapting. Okay, so this was a mono green. It's not the Goblin deck. It's just the Goblins just came out first. Why is it still here? I have to put this in the one. This was a mono green Stampy deck that splash red for cards like Monstrous Rage and this guy. So it's just a basic mono red deck. Let me get out the rest. Mono green deck, sorry. And here's the lands. So we have 2 commercial districts. I was gonna put these Flourishing Bloomkins because I was gonna turn back to mono green. So yeah. These are the experiment 1 creatures. They get bigger if something bigger comes in. We'll miss that for sure. So we'll get rid of that. Polukranos Reborn. This is a funny card that reminds me a lot of Justin and Angela because they did not have the tokens. I gave them a lot of crap for not having the tokens because they didn't have the tokens. So Polukranos Reborn. Green. Reach. Legendary creature Hydra. You can transform it for 6 and a Phyrexian white. It's a 5/4. Transformed is Polukranos Engine of Ruin. This is when I called out Angela and Justin because they did not have the token. So it's a reach lifelink 6/6. Whenever Polukranos or another non-token Hydra dies, create a 3/3 green and white Phyrexian Hydra creature token with reach and a 3/3 green and white Phyrexian Hydra creature token with lifelink. So it just splits. It's like a, what's the name of the card? Wormcoil Engine. So it's a Wormcoil Engine that is a Hydra. So kamo ni Justin, ay kamo ni Angela, make sure you have the proper tokens. I thought these would be expensive, but not really. They dropped significantly in value after the set came out. Tyvar Stand, a pump effect that gives hexproof and is destructible, very good in green. Tail Swipe instant, fight effect for 1 mana. If it's instant, if it's during your main phase, you get an extra ability. Llanowar Green Widow, 3 wall of text, not gonna read. It basically just comes back out from the graveyard. So not gonna read the wall of text. Next, we have Canker Bloom. It's a Phyrexian Fungus. One of the better cards actually from the set because it does a lot for its very small stature. It's a 2/2 cast. Phyrexian Fungus 3/2. It has the 1, sacrifice it, choose 1, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or proliferate. Proliferate is choosing any number of counters on permanents or players. Put 1 additional. Whew. Talking. I've been talking for an hour straight. Imagine that. And my cat is quiet now. Miglos. Maze Crusher. 4/4. 3 to cast 4/4. Pretty good already on its own. It comes in with 5 oil counters, and its abilities focuses on you removing those oil counters to do stuff. It gives itself a buff with vigilance and menace, +2/+2, or destroy target artifact or enchantment. What you call this? Furnace the Range. It's a threaten effect. Audacity. I'm gonna miss this card. Audacity. A 1 green aura enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +2/+0 and has trample. That in itself is good. So good. Then it has an added ability. If this card would go to the graveyard from play or from the battlefield, you draw a card. Very good. It replaces itself. So it's very good. Sorry about that, guys. I will be fixing these decks when time permits. It's just really sad to see these go, to be honest. Like, you spent sleepless nights building these decks, but unfortunately that's that. Grease Wrench Goblin Dibs. Maybe. Give me a sec. Let me stretch a bit. Ugh. Jesus. Alright. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt so much. I think if you're familiar with the box, you know that this deck has caused many bad day because of this deck. This is hydrate. Yeah, I'm gonna get some water. This is Shubadidoo. My Shubidoo deck. Shubididoo. I'm gonna lose a lot as well. This, that, no, that, those, that, not that. Just going through the deck, getting out the Rotatoes. Oh god, that, and that. That. Oof, that. And for our sideboard, see what else we have. Nothing on the sideboard. Alright. This deck is probably one of the most disgusting decks I've ever built. Disgusting because even I felt a bit of cringe every time I pulled off the combo. So essentially, this deck focuses on milling out the opponent with Jace, Perfected Mind, and Doomsday Excruciator, Shubadidoo for short. So what happens is I cast. This is essentially a Dimir control deck. Dimir mill, Dimir control deck. I cast Shubadidoo. Then when it enters, if I casted it, each player removes their entire library except the last 6 cards and put the remove cards face down, which I actually didn't know until later, that you're not supposed to put the cards face up. That was such a mistake on my part. Sorry for everyone. So yeah. And then you cast your Jace, a Planeswalker. So it has this go straight to the X. It has 5 loyalty when it comes in. It has 3 loyalty if you cast it for its complete cost. Minus X. Target player mills 3 times X. So 15 if you have it fresh. Usually, it would be enough to cast this, then cast this the next turn, your opponent is dead. Yep. Unfortunately, we will be losing Jace. Oh, this one. My kind of removal that I enjoy more than anything are edict effects or sacrifice effects. So this is one of the best sacrifice effects ever because it's a 1 and a black. This is Soldred's Edict. So Soldred. 1 and a black. Instant. Choose one. Each opponent, nota, each opponent. So Surge of Salvation will not save you. Hexproof doesn't save you. So Soldred's Edict. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature, which is important too because for players who have a lot of tokens, each player sacrifices a token creature token card, or each player sacrifices a planeswalker. This card is bonkers. One of the cards that I was very sad to see leave is this card because edict effects are always better removal in my opinion because they pass through indestructible and hexproof. The only problem is hexproof for the creature. I mean, the only problem is if your opponent has several creatures on the board, it's hard for you to cast this. So yeah, it being an instant 2 is very great because if they have a creature that you want to get rid of and they attempt to cast another creature, at least you get to answer that. I'm realizing that wala gyud ko yung music. So let me try to put some music in. There we go. Uh, where is it connecting? Ah, okay. There we go. We have some background music. We haven't had background music for the last hour. I'm so sorry. Alright, so again, we have cut down. We've talked about that in length. Go for the throat. Nag-effort kog pangitaan ni na art. Thank you, Aaron, by the way, for providing these for the art. Guys, let me know if the background music is helping or is it overshadowing my very beautiful voice. Joke lang. So, getting rid of these. So, good thing I didn't fight that deck. Yes, yes. Happy you didn't fight this deck. Just it. So, cut downs, we've already talked about cut downs. Anoint, we've already talked about anoint. Jace, my boy. Bye-bye. Cut downs. And of course, our lands. We have a set of Dark Slick Shores and a set of Underground River. Very painful to see these guys go. If you've noticed how I unsleeve, this is how I usually unsleeve. I have them like half out and then I just pull them all in one go. It's kind of easier for me. I remember that Jive and what's her name? Denzel had a small bicker because Jive wanted to pull the card right out and this was Denzel's way of keeping them in, like keeping them half out and just pulling them out. It was very pretty funny. So that's how I unsleeve cards. Alrighty. So many decks to edit. Probably will be removing them from their sleeves outside of stream na siguro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 decks. What is this? Okay, this is deck number 10. Another one of my kind of favorite decks. The reason why I built this deck is because of Mr. Koi. Wherever you are, you beat my ass with this deck. So I decided to build it myself to see if I can pilot it. And yeah, it's pretty good. We have 4 viewers on Facebook, 4 viewers on stream. Guys, thank you so much for the attention. You guys are awesome. I'm mad at myself for deciding to start Twitch very late. I could have started way earlier, but yeah, it's a thing. So right now we're gonna unsleeve deck number 10. This is the mono black mid range. So okay, we have Dreams. Put that out. Archfiend. A lot of things that I'm taking out of here. More of my Shoulders Edict. I had a lot of black removals. Good lord. Shoulders Edict. Go for the throat. Oh, my baby girl. It's my baby girl. Just listening while on transit. Thank you, Justin. You are amazing. Archfiend of the Dross. Glistening Deluge. Cut down. I think I already put this in order, I think. Blast Zone. We have the centerpiece of the deck, Unholy Annex. So I'm just going through the deck to see what else I have to take out. Not much, I think. How many Lily of the Veils do I have in total? This. I'm guessing for 5. I think I have 5. this. So these are my most expensive ones. This is a box topper from sa kanini Ultimate Masters that I pulled. This one I think I bought. This is from Modern Masters 3. So Lily was in Modern Masters 3. So yeah. I have I'll check the rest. Just I'm not sure how many I have. I'm gonna guess I have 5. I believe I have 5. I don't quote me on that. I believe I have 5. Oh, there's the other Shelly. Shelly. The fourth one is in the box. There's the other Shelly. 4 Shellys. How much he spent? No! Shut up, Aaron. Shut up, Ron. Go away. Listening Deluge. Archfiend of the Draws. Go for the throat. Alright. Why did the aircon turn off? Give me a second. Let me go through the sideboard. There's 1. There's 2. I think my sideboard is good. Nice Cowboy Bebop promo you got. Yes, sir. We worked hard on that. So, let's just give me a second, guys. The aircon suddenly just decided to turn off. So, na timer. Dudongski! Dudongski, man. Dudongski, man. Pucha ko, Dudongski. My cat is just on our couch chilling like he owns a damn place, like he pays rent and shit. So Anointed with Fiction, we know this already. Sad to see Go will put these Go for the Throats in aside for now. Right. Let's just get rid of the cards that we have already talked about, so we can go on with our we'll just Listening Deluge. 1 black. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn, and all green or white creatures get an additional -2. So angry sa tokens and a lot of creatures. I smelled something not nice. Give me a second. Did you pee? Don't ski. Not easy having a cat around. So annoying. Okay. Just get rid of the cards that we've already talked about. Shoulders Edict, cut down. The question actually is, how many cut downs do I have? Goodness gracious. Alright. Okay. First card to talk about is Blast Zone. Let's start with Blast Zone. Blast Zone is a reprint, originally printed in War of the Spark. This is from Brothers War. It's a colorless land. It enters with a charge counter. Nice. That's true. It taps for a colorless mana, and it has XX and tap. Put X charge counters on it, and it has 3 and tap. Sacrifices land and destroy each non-land permanent with mana value equal to the number of charge counters on it. This has rotated out. This is good for getting rid of for mono black to get rid of non-creature permanents and stuff like that. Yep. Jumpy 2K6. Hello, welcome to the stream. I do not know who you are, but welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. How you doing? What did I miss? Didn't new Soldred foil was SPG in? No, no, no. It's not. It's not. It's not. I'm just taking out my Shellys. You'll know it's mine because I at the end of the stream I'm gonna share my story with each one of these. So each one of these has a particular story. So I'm getting them out. All right. Okay, first card to talk about. Archfiend of the Dross. One of the breakout cards of Phyrexia All Will Be One. It's a 2 black black 6/6 flying Phyrexian demon that will be important later. It has flying. It enters with 4 charge counters on it. It has 4 charge counters on it. At the beginning of my upkeep, I will have to remove a counter on it. Then, if it has 0 counters on it, I lose the game. Isang render inert ka lang. There's a card in March of the Machine that render inert 2 and a black sorcery. Remove up to 5 counters from target permanent and you draw a card. So normally the black mirror matches would bring in render inert to remove the counters from the opponent's Archfiend of the Dross. Then they would lose a game. I remember seeing this matchup against JP and Adrian in Cafe Francois this one time when they were both playing the same deck, Gugari midrange, and they both had render inert in their sideboard, which was very funny. This deck became stronger. This creature became stronger with the printing of Unholy Annex, which is a card that deals with demons, and this is one of the best demons, so it was an easy include into the deck. Yeah. Alright, this one. What a story this has. There was this promo for Magic that was a collaboration with, I put Lily over there. Collaboration with Cowboy Bebop for what was that? Outlaws of Thunder Junction. One of the really good outlaw centric IPs out there is Cowboy Bebop. Why does this not have a sleeve? I'll put the sleeve on later. Wait. Shit. Where are my sleeves? There's some extra sleeves here. You'll know that a table is owned by a Magic player with the amount of random sleeves in the paligid. So yeah. So these Go for the Throats were a tie-in with Cowboy Bebop. They were won during FNMs. It was pretty fun. Me and the boys, Jao, Aaron, Patrick, David, we really grinded it out to get these. We grinded so hard for these. Freezing. Grinded so hard. My god. So yeah. So I had these. I did put them first in my other deck. The what you call this? The Sultai Terror. Sultai Terror. I had those. I put them in. Then suddenly I got a set for some reason, which I did not expect to get a set. I was only planning to get one because I already have so many copies of Go for the Throat. So I suddenly got these. So yeah, this story, the reason of this stream is just to. Each card has a story, especially if you're the kind of person who chases for their parts in their standard decks. Each one of these represented a tournament. Each one of these represented a transaction from a friend or from not a friend. So, like, that's the beauty of Magic. Each card has a story. It's the beauty of Magic, I guess. Okay. I'm trying to speedrun this because someone is calling me and they need my assistance. So I'll just try to speedrun this. That was deck number 10. The that was deck number 10, ladies and gentlemen. And I have like a few more decks here. Oh, jeez. So each one of these is a deck. Good lord. See how many decks I built? Goodness gracious. Let's start with this one because I have a good story of this. I won't be able to finish all of these na lang because I need to when I'm streaming manggod, I don't really think about anything else because streaming is you have to focus on what you're streaming. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut it short. I'm just gonna find the last Shelly and put it there. I know the Shelly's here somewhere. So these boxes already contain the those that survive rotation, the cards that are still here. So I'll be going through them in a bit. I'm just looking for the Shelly. The Shelly that Aaron gave back. So it's here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. I just don't know where. Anyway. For this one, this is my what you call this? Glimmer deck. Glimmer. This is my Glimmer deck. So Sword of Salvation, these ossifications. Into the Trenches. Exercise. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Replying to people looking for me. Hmm. Alright. I'll just finish this one so we can just end the stream. A lot of people are looking for me. Good lord. So just putting in the things that are left. When I first saw this deck, when I first saw the cards revealed in Duskmorn, I saw that there was a huge emphasis on enchantments. So it had all of the parts that I needed to build an enchantment deck. So I built the enchantment deck. But of course, the enchantment deck was turned off because of a card called Nowhere to Run. So that was very hard on my part. But the deck still is pretty much complete. It's just gonna have a really bad mana base. This card. Such a happy day when I was able to complete this set. This is such a beautiful card. Any issues? Okay. Alright. So we're just losing a few things into the trenches. This is a Glorious Anthem effect with a random removal stapled on it. Very nice card. Surge of Salvation, we talked about this already. Okay, these lands. Okay, these lands are the fast lands and the what you call this? Pain lands. Always a pain to lose. So getting those out. Right. And then we were talking about the there's rain. We were talking about the Cowboy Bebop promos. So yeah, there's that. And we have another set of Cowboy Bebop promos that I did make a super effort hunting these down because they were enchantments in an enchantment deck. So that's Tiny Bones and that's Rakdos. I have my lightning strikes here somewhere. Lightning strikes, Snakeskin Veil, and Saintful Strokes. They're there somewhere. So yeah. All right. And this, we're gonna keep that. I have a lot of decks, but like this is deck number 11. This is deck number 11 out of deck number 11 out of 11. I 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is number 15. This is number 16. Where is that? 16. Where's my main deck? Oh, there. Imagine that, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine that. So, 9, 10, 10. You can see it on stream. 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ay, wait. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I made 17 decks. Oh, good lord. I'm just realizing how many decks I made. Oh, good lord. And I can't find the last Shelly. Anyway, I think I'm gonna cut it there, ladies and gentlemen. Jao, Justin Calo, Arnold, Aaron, Jumpy. Who else is there? Justin again. I'm just looking at the chat if anybody else. Oh yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by. We had a max of 6 viewers in Twitch. We had like 8 viewers in Facebook. Unfortunately, we have to cut it short because a lot of people are looking for me. Yeah, just quickly the story of these. This one, Charmy pulled from a yes, correct. The missing Shelly was the one that fell down. This one was pulled by Charmy because I won a foil promo pack. This was pulled by Charmy. I bought this for very cheap because the person I bought it from did not like the Phyrexia text. This one I bought from Kinichi. I remember, so because I really like this art. This art was like, it's like if you guys played Red Alert 2 Apocalypse Tank. This was like the Apocalypse Tank of Magic. So yeah. And the last one was the one that Patrick dropped into the floor. Anyway guys, that is the cleanup of the Rotatoes. I have these decks that I will clean up off camera. Yeah, thank you so much guys for joining me. This has been Carlo G in the place to be. Top Deck Games, TD Sliced Bread. I still have a bunch of stuff back there. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been amazing. Yeah, this was the day. So I wanted to do it on stream because I needed to really clear out everything. So yeah. Thank you guys. This has been Carlo G in the place to be. Top Deck Games, TD Slice Spread, with another episode of Magical Papers. We will be uploading the pre-release of Edge of Eternities and the openings of the other kits because we did some time for those that took home their kits. We went to their places, we met up and we opened them, so we just had some fun. Thank you guys so much. Aaron, Jao, Justin, Arnold, you guys are amazing. Thank you guys. And Jumpy 2K6, whoever you are, thank you so much. Bye bye.